another week of living in
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
You was talking shit in the beginning. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. I know I pissed you off to see me winning. See the igloo in my mouth and I be grinning. I wanna fuck you slow with the lights on. Lights on, lights on, lights on. You the only one I got my sights on. Sights on, sights on, sights on.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Hi you guys, welcome back to another start of the vlog, another week of living in Poland. So today I'm actually going downstairs because I ordered some palm oil and I think water leaves, because we have a food order for today, and today's customer is Samira. If you don't know who Samira is a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber here in Poland as well. She's actually trying out Nigerian food today for the first time. So she has ordered two pots of soup. So I'm going downstairs to pick. I ordered stuff from the African store, so I'm going to pick. And also we have another, not order, but I have to make food for a friend as well. So come along. Unboxing. We have water leaves here, frozen, and palm oils that now cost more than God knows what. So this palm oil is 69 zloty. So just imagine. Then there is this guy, Martina Cares. What kind of voice is that? Let's do it again. Martina Cares in a special way.
I know you want it, you're gonna feel right. Just keep on pushing, one button to fight it. Let's go, let's say high school. In my room, it's like do. Gotta tell you my name,
Guys, see, she's a real human being. She's not an internet person. She's a human being. So guys, this is Samira. Look at how pretty she looks. Very pretty, my God. Guys, please subscribe to her channel. Please subscribe to her channel. She has a video that is coming up, her birthday party. She did not invite me for the birthday. She did not invite me.
Actually, I wanted to invite you, but I
was not around.
So
Yeah.
I said it would be like, because I had few friends who couldn't come from France, and I was like, I would pick just few people in Wroclaw. And I have never met her. It will be so strange.
It will be somehow
She
the
will be
first
like,
meeting.
Why she's inviting me for her birthday? It's like, this guy is she normal?
No.
Give me my food.
So yes, this is her food. She finally ordered. So
Wait, don't show my nails.
I
You
would-
look at this place.
okay, let me stop the video.
Today we are trying Nigerian food, and Awhobiwom is the chef. I ordered egusi and afang.
Yes.
Afana.
Afang.
Afang. I don't know if it's yummy, but I will tell you the truth. If it's not good, I will say it's not good. I'm not the
Yes,
liar.
no. If it's not good, tell
But
us.
but the portions are very big.
It's 1 liter. It's one.
Wow, it's a lot. Yeah, I will try this with my son and my husband. We wanted to try something new. I know a Nigerian girl who is cooking, so yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
Hi guys. I'm always saying hi guys. Hello there. Hello. I'm tired of this scarf. This scarf keeps popping up. Anyway guys, today is Sunday. I spent my entire day in bed doing absolutely nothing but just chilling and watching movies. So guys, I'm watching this new series. This series is called Reasonable Doubt. Just go and watch it. Let me not do any spoilers, guys. I'm enjoying it so far. So that's what I've spent my day doing. I'm going to work tomorrow. I had to arrange my work bag, and also I did laundry. Guys, my worst thing to do is laundry. Like, it takes me 5 to 10 business days to finish, like to complete the cycle of laundry. So I would wash them, dry them, Now to fold and put into the right places takes a longer time. Like I can do any other house chore comfortably, but once it's laundry, like folding clothes gets on my nerves. I don't know how to do it. I know how to do it, but it's just too much for me. So yeah, I had to fold out some clothes that I have. I still have some that need to go into the washer, which I'm going to do later tonight. I'm going into the office this week. Almost every single day I will be in the office. Like the first part of the week I'm in the office, and then towards the weekend I'm traveling. So guys, my friend Mary, my friend from Newcastle, if you haven't watched the vlog, guys, please try to watch my vlog. So Mary is my friend who lives in the UK, and she recently got a Schengen visa. If you're watching me and you're in the UK and you're a student and you would like to know how to do that, I'm going to link her video up here because she's also a YouTuber. You can check it out. She dropped like the process from A to Z, how you can get a Schengen visa as a student in the UK. So yeah, she got the visa, so she's coming. She's doing like a Euro tour, so I'm supposed to meet her in one of the countries that we're going to be touring together, and then she'll come back with me to Poland. So guys, so someone put out a tweet about a travel hack when it comes to like prices of flights, and then I commented and I was like, oh yep, this is like, yeah, I've always used this hack, I know this hack. And then one of you guys came to comment and tell me that, so I knew and I was keeping it to myself, but I did not know that it was something that was not like public knowledge, so I apologize. So later in the week, when I'm folding up my clothes and arranging for the trip, I would drop those tips. So keep watching this video all the way to the end, because the tips are going to be somewhere in the middle of this vlog. I'm going to try to find an outfit for tomorrow and for next tomorrow and for the other tomorrow, like all the days of the week. I need to prepare what to wear, so that I'm just going to literally wake up, wear my clothes, and get out of this house tomorrow morning.
I feel the warmth of your skin. I feel the touch of your hand. Love you with all of my heart.
Hi guys, so this is a few hours later. Came back from work, I think about an hour 20 minutes ago. Now I'm heading out again because we have a work dinner.
Without your love, I am out of place, and without you, I am just a trace. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. Sparkle in your, I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause
Hi guys, so today is 25th of October, and today we're supposed to have a partial eclipse. We're supposed to be able to notice a partial eclipse of the sun here in Poland. I came outside to come and look at the sun, but nothing is happening yet. So guys, geographically speaking, this week is going to be very busy because first of all, today is eclipse, partial eclipse, and then on Sunday the time is going to change, so we're going to move 1 hour behind. So yeah, that's it. I'm going back inside, I beg. I'll be back to catch the sun and the moon kiss each other partially. See, nothing is happening. Apparently the clouds are covering the sun. No, it's not showing. Nope.
Maybe I shouldn't call you or leave a message at all. So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did.
Today is Wednesday, so today is the middle of the week, so we are almost at the weekend. Yay! I've been going to the office Monday, Tuesday. I was in the office. Today I couldn't go because guys, I'm having issues with my plumbing. So the sink in the kitchen underneath is leaking, like it's leaking everywhere. I tried to go under there and do some plumbing thing. It didn't work, I had to turn my dustbin to a water collector yesterday. Like I don't want to go into details, but I literally suffered last night trying to clean up. When I came back from the office, I called a plumber today. A plumber is supposed to come in and do that much later in the evening. So I was packing my stuff because I'm arranging for my trip. And guys, I'm trying to utilize this backpack. So I did not buy carry-on luggage on Ryanair. So this is all I'm traveling with. This is always what I travel with. This is what I always This is what I always travel with when I'm using Ryanair and I don't buy luggage, because on Ryanair you would have to buy carry-on luggage separate from your money for your ticket. That's why it's so cheap. So I usually carry this and a tote bag and my handbag, and it literally covers everything I need to pack. So that's what I'm going to be using. That's what I used to Croatia. That's what I used to UK. The multiple times I was in UK, that's what I always used to anywhere. Sweden, I had to carry a box because I was bringing food from home. Let me quickly finish work. I have 1 more hour at work. I have some emails that I need to quickly reply to and just close for the day. Then you and I can get to sit down, pack, and gist while we are at it. Okay, guys. So I'm done for the day, and now it's time to arrange. Now, first things first, I have my book here that I have written a lot of things that I'm going to share with you guys. So I'm just going to divide the tips into planning, flights, accommodation, packing, and return. So that's the plan. So first things first, you always have to plan your trips. So in as much as I look like I always do spontaneous travel, it is spontaneous, but it's well planned. To you, it might seem like, oh, she's off again. But to me, I actually took my time. When I say took my time, sometimes it's actually like a long haul plan, while some other times it's probably a week. Like I thought about it last week and this week I'm on the road. So basically, you have to plan everything. I'm someone who is very, like, I try as much as possible to make sure that my money is kept for specific things. So make sure to have sort of a saving goal or a travel plan in case you want to be someone who wants to always travel. So you should keep that in mind. I think I should be folding my clothes as I'm talking. Then have a stable income, right? So have a stable job that comes in at the end of the month. You know that you're saving a particular percentage and you're taking out this percentage of your money to travel, right? Also, it's important that you plan your holidays. So take advantage of public holidays, bank holidays, and also your normal annual leaves. Make sure that you're planning it in such a way. For example, the weekend, we already know Saturday and Sunday is the weekend. So let's say, for example, you have a long weekend where you have a Monday that is a public holiday. So you can take 2 days off. So probably from Thursday. So that way you have a longer time. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you are out and about. Or if you don't have that, if you have a remote job, you can also, that allows you to work from anywhere, you can also go ahead and do that. Or you can just do the whole weekend travel. Go on Friday night, come back on Sunday night. It's going to be very stressful because going back to work on Monday, you might be tired. But it's something that you can give it a shot, yeah? So that's the first part about planning. Another thing is you have to be very, very, you have to look at price comparison. So you don't just jump at any city because that's the city that is calling your name at the moment. No, you have to check that the city at that moment you can afford it. Like the other time when I was planning this current trip I'm on with my friend, we're supposed to go to Italy, and we're supposed to go to Rome, Florence, Venice, and Pisa. 4 cities in Italy. But when we compared the prices, it was way too expensive for us, and then we decided to travel to this other location that we are going to. So that's important. You have to check that the place you're going to, you can afford it. The next one is, I recommend, if you're looking for inspiration, you don't know where to go. For example, you live in Europe or you live in the Schengen region and you have over 27 countries for you to explore. Basically, what I do is I go on Instagram and also on YouTube and I search for different countries, different travel vlogs, and see what people who create that kind of content have created, what they saw there, what was there, was it like, is it calling my name basically. So I'll see what is there, and if it's something I like, I'll decide to go. So that's the part of the planning. Now onto the flights. It's very important, guys, to do flight comparison. So first of all, before we jump, okay, let me start with the comparison. So now for flights, we have some cheap airlines that you literally would not pay so much to go on. For example, Ryanair, for example, Wizz Air, and also EasyJet. These three are like the cheapest airlines here in Europe that you don't really need to break the bank to go through with them. But of course, they have their different like pros and cons. One thing with Ryanair is if you're paying for a flight on Ryanair, you're not going to get a charging spot, you're not going to get food, you're also not going to get luggage space. So you pay for the luggage space separately from your ticket. So for example, if you just buy a standard ticket means you're just going to be allowed to take a backpack and that's it. So that's what I'm working with today. Other than that, you can compare. There are some days of the week that flights are cheaper while some other days are more expensive. So for example, if you're traveling, if you're looking for flights on Tuesdays to Wednesdays, they are a lot cheaper than if you're looking over the weekend. So it's best for you to look for flights on Tuesday, like to be departing on Tuesday and on Wednesday. And they put it like that because most people would not want to travel on those weekdays. So there's a give and take there. The apps that you can use for flights, you can compare prices with Google Flights itself. Just go on Google and type flights, you would see it there. Make sure to put departure. For example, you're leaving Wroclaw, but do not put, I think I'm just going to make a screen recording on the side so you see what I'm talking about. So don't put a departure date. You would see all the flights, like how much it would cost to go around the world from your location. And yeah, just put it like that. So there's that option. There's also Sky Scanner, there's also Kayak. So these ones are just price comparison tools for flights. You just make sure you check and you see that you are not going on a wrong deal. I've heard people say not to buy tickets from those secondary flight sites, while some other people have encouraged you to buy directly from the airline. Now, the pro of buying from the airline directly is the fact that when you're buying from the airline directly, what happens is, if, for example, you have an account and then you constantly fly with them, you can accumulate air miles or membership. Like there's some perks to it. So that's why. So it depends on what works for you. Like me personally, when it comes to Ryanair, I always book. I have the app on my phone. I book directly from Ryanair from the app. So yeah, that's it. I think I should start folding my clothes because I'm talking too much. Up next, bookings. Let's talk about bookings. Now, there are different places that you can stay in. That's your accommodation when you're traveling. Now, you can utilize staying in a dorm. So there are dormitories that are open for the public where you can just rent. It's usually mixed most of the time, like boys and girls stay in the same room. The first time I stayed in a dorm was in Krakow, and I was quite uncomfortable because I felt like men and women were there. First of all, when I got there, they told me to sleep up bunk. I was like, the last time I stayed up bunk was secondary school. No, I don't want up bunk, I want down bunk. I was able to explain to the lady that I didn't want, and I talked and pled my case, and she was like, okay, fine, stay downstairs, down bunk. So she gave me the down bunk, so that's where I stayed. How do people actually do get ready with me and talk? Because I don't know how to fold clothes and be talking to you people. Anyway, so she said, I can't do this. Let me just finish talking. So she said she gave me the down bunk, but the room was eight people room, and it was so jam-packed, so the airflow was not so great. And then there's a general toilet, there's a general place to have breakfast. If you're comfortable with that, of course. I did it one time, and to be honest, I never want to experience it again. It's okay if you're working on a budget, that would be like what would be best for you at that point. But if you're not working on a budget, my dear, you can look for a cheaper alternative, maybe a 2-star hotel or something lesser that is more fine, or probably even an Airbnb. You can check this out. So Airbnb or dormitories. Then bookings.com. I use bookings.com for almost all my bookings. If I'm not staying in an Airbnb, I'm booking on Bookings. Even on Bookings, you can find some apartments that are also found on Airbnb, because some people put their apartments in both applications. So on bookings.com, One thing is, if you are constantly using bookings to book all your different applications, all your different accommodations, all your different stays, for every accommodation that you stay in, you get like a reward. So you're going to get membership, like different levels, and as your levels increase, you would get like discounts on them. So you can use bookings.com. Another one that I recently found out, let me see, I wrote it down somewhere here. I recently found out is Priceline and Hotwire. Now, what's Priceline and Hotwire? The applications, what they do is basically hotels that probably towards the night, they don't have any bookings, they don't have any new clients or new customers coming into their hotel. They just put their hotel on Priceline and on Hotwire. If you just go to Hot Deals, you see them there. But what happens is, from Priceline and Hotwire, you don't get to know the name of the hotel. So they just put it there with the room and tell you everything that is there, tell you the location, but they would not tell you the name of the hotel. So until you pay before they disclose it to you. So that's the downside of it. So you can even find a 5-star hotel that is cheaper. But remember, it's best to book that one towards the evening, because by then, a lot of people have stopped booking for that particular room, like those rooms. A lot of people are no longer booking those rooms, so it's best for you to try it in the evening. What else? Also, for booking for transportation apps, you could also use Omio. Omio would help you with your train routes, your train connection. I use Omio for my trains. Like, I use Omio to check everything. Train flights and buses are on Omio, so you can use that as well to check this out. To packing. Now, before you pack, for example, you have decided that this is where you're going to, you have a budget, blah blah blah, you've chosen everything, now you want to move there, or you want to go there, sorry. What you need to do is you need to get your weather app and check that those days that you have said you're going to be there for, the weather, like what's the weather like. If it's going to be cold, then you know how to pack. If it's going to be warm, then you know how to pack. Like currently, I'm going to a place that is going to be warm. That's why you're seeing things like this, because it's a warm place, yeah? So you have to check that the place that you're going to, the period that you're going to be there for, there is the weather is favorable. That's what determines what you pack. So another thing is, you also have to try on your clothes, because to be honest, there are some times that you think something is a fit in your head, and then when you wear it, it's not. So you have to try your outfits and be sure that everything is given. Especially, nobody wants to go on vacation and not take vacation pictures. So if you want to take vacation pictures and look like you came prepared, you need to try on your fits from home before you go. Finally, you have to pack light. This is not finally. You have to pack light. Like I said, if this is what you're going with, then you have to pack light. You have to look for vacation pieces, clothes that you know that these clothes you can easily wear them on vacation. Dresses are a must if you're going on vacation, because they are just easy to pack and they are easy for you to wear and move about. Also, there's compression cubes, and there's also this other thing. It's like a Ziploc bag, but it's sold on Amazon. I saw it. I'm going to buy it for the next time. But this would help you to pack even lighter, so you can get that bag as well. Now, while you have traveled, some things to be careful of. Now, I'm a solo traveler, or I've traveled solo multiple times. You have to be very, very careful, because the world is evil, whether I like it or not. People are bad. So you would not post real time. So you only post after you have left. That's one. Secondly, you have to be security conscious. You can give maybe your close friend or your family, you can send them your real life location. Thank God for WhatsApp. You can send live location for a long time. So you can do that. Even on iMessage, you can also send live location. So send live location to your family members so that they know where you are at every point in time. Another thing is, you need to, if you meet a random stranger, please resist the urge to tell them that you are traveling alone. Just resist the urge to even tell them you are visiting. Like, of course, it's good to make friends, but you have to be very careful, because see, people are bad in this world. People are bad. Take it. People are bad. You have to be careful. Also, there's one hack. You have to use Google Map offline. So let's take it that there's a place. Remember, I told you to check Instagram and YouTube for people's recommendation. Also, it's very important for you to use TripAdvisor to read reviews. See, before I do anything for travel, I always read reviews. Before you book hotel, read the reviews. Before you go any place, read the reviews and see what other people think about it. That way it would inform you on what to do. Yeah, the Google offline maps, what I was saying is, what you need to do is on your maps, for example, let's take it that you're coming to Wroclaw. So you look at all the interesting places that you want to visit in Wroclaw, and then you just drop pins on those locations so that even when your phone is out of internet, you can always see those locations and know that these are places that you want to visit, right? I have a journal here that I try to document stuff that I plan. So you can use a journal or any book at all, or even your notepad or your notes app. But there's an app called, what's this app called now? TripIt. Now, TripIt is a very good app for you to keep, like it will literally sync your email. That's the email confirmation when you buy the ticket and all your itinerary together. So you can use TripIt app, or you can just write stuff down if that's what is comfortable for you. Make sure, guys, when you're checking a hotel, there are some specific things that you need to look forward to. Is this hotel in the city center? Like most times, of course, a hotel that is in the city center is much more expensive than the one that is outskirts. So you need to compare. If, for example, it's in the city center and there's breakfast, right, it might be more expensive, but you need to know that if you're in the city center, you'll be able to move around the city. You're not going to spend money on transportation. While on the other hand, if you're living outskirts, you're going to spend money on transportation. So you need to do plus and minus. If I'm paying X amount of money here and I calculate my back and forth transportation to the middle where everything is happening, you keep that money aside, versus staying in the city center and just having to walk around. Which one is cheaper for me? You go for the cheaper option, of course. So yeah, guys, I think that's all. This was very long for me to talk. So if there's any other tip that comes up, of course I will share. So now it's time for me to pack. Guys, I've talked too much. This vlog, I'm even afraid how long it's going to be. Anyway, guys, that's that about that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to comment down below. And guys, guess where I am going next? This time around, if you guess it, okay, nothing will happen. But yeah, I'll show you. Of course, in the next vlog, I'll show you my entire trip to my vacation place and explain everything later. See you guys. Bye.